Hey, what is up guys? It's Simbucky here, and welcome back to another setup guide for Black Ops 2 League Play. In this video, I'm going to be going through my Capture the Flag class setup. As I've been saying in the other videos, these classes have been proven to work for me and me alone, and it works for my style. So the classes that I feature in my video might not work for you. So just keep that in mind. It depends on what your style of play is compared to what mine is, which is more of a run and gun style. But without further ado, let's get into it. So as I said, I'll be showing you the Capture the Flag setup. And so we'll start off with the first class, which is my Slay class. The point of a Slayer in Capture the Flag is to just kill the other team members as much as you can. Just run around, kill them. Usually kind of up in their face. Just make sure they don't get close to your flag. And when the flag carrier for your team gets the flag, the Slayer's job is to kind of protect him and make sure he gets all the kills. And just, you know, keep the other team in a corner so they can't really do anything. And so for this class, you kind of have to be agile, you have to be fast, and you have to have good reaction times to make sure you win your gun battles. So that's why I chose the MSMC. It's a nice gun, it's very versatile. You can kind of get mid to long range if you're careful with it, and definitely win a lot of your up close gunfights. The attachments I have are the Full Metal Jacket. The Full Metal Jacket, just to make sure it's a little bit more powerful, so I make sure I get my kills. If someone runs behind a wall or something, I can make sure I get the kill through the wall. And also I have Long Barrel, which increases the range and damage. Again, just to make sure that if I hit someone, that I'm going to end up getting the kill rather than dying. Also, the secondary is a Cap 40. I'm using the Cap 40 because if in any need I run out of ammo for the MSMC, I can quickly pull out the Cap 40 to make sure I get the kill and increase my chance of not dying. For perk 1, I have Lightweight. Again, since it's a Slay class, this is just to make sure, you know, I can run, I'm very quick on my feet, I can get to where I'm going fast. Perk 2 is Fast Hands. And that's just to make sure that if I run out of ammo for the MSMC, I can quickly switch to the Cap 40 and to make sure I don't die. Then I have Dexterity for perk 3 and Extreme Conditioning. Dexterity just to make sure I scope up quicker, make sure I get the kill, make sure most of my shots hit. And then Extreme Conditioning just because I need to run and stay running for a long time. Also, I have a Smoke Grenade on this class. A Smoke Grenade is, I primarily use a Smoke Grenade to protect the flag carrier. If someone takes the flag and they're running a certain direction and I necessarily won't be able to get there in time, I'll pop a smoke from where I think the enemy is and where my flag carrier is, so they can't really, it really decreases their chance of killing the flag carrier until I get there where I can pick them off. So that's why I have Smoke Grenade. You can use really pretty much anything: Concussion, EMP, Flash Grenade, Black Hat even, you know, if the other team uses sentry guns and stuff like that, you can use Black Hat to hack it. Which really comes in handy. Trophy System I wouldn't really recommend using for a Slay class, and neither would I recommend using the Sensor Grenade. So pretty much these four over here, the Smoke Grenade, Concussion, EMP, and Flash, and maybe the Black Hat if the other team uses a lot of different equipment. That's pretty much it for the Slay class. We'll move on to my Objective class. The point of the Objective player for Capture the Flag is that you're going to be the main person to take the flag from the other team. So you're going to be the flag runner most of the time. And so for this class, again, you need to be very fast. Once you get the flag, you need to get out of there quickly, get to a spot where your team can protect you, and just haul ass back to your flag to make sure you get that cap. And so that's why, again, I chose the MSMC. It comes in handy a lot. It's a very versatile weapon and it's very quick. Again, I put Full Metal Jacket and Long Barrel just to increase the damage, to make sure I get the kill if someone does end up shooting at me, and Quick Draw just so I can make sure I have a faster reaction time to hit the person, because as the flag runner, it's your job to really not die. If you do die, then, you know, the other team returns the flag and then you're back to square one. You have to go all the way back there, get the flag, and make it all the way back. And so Quick Draw just to make sure I have a faster reaction time, to make sure I end up picking off the kill if someone does come after me and my team is not there to protect me. For the wild cards, I'm using perk 3 Greed and Primary Gunfighter to give me the extra slot for my gun. For perk 1, Lightweight, again, as a flag runner, you need to be very fast, and so I would use Lightweight. Perk 2 is Toughness. There's really nothing else I would really recommend using for this. There's nothing else that would really help. Toughness, just make sure that if you do end up shooting someone, that you do stay on target. If they do end up hitting you, the gun doesn't sway too much or flinch too much, and you end up increasing your chances of picking off the kill. For perk 3, I have Extreme Conditioning and Tactical Mask. Extreme Conditioning because you need to run for a long period of time, especially once you get the flag. If you don't have Extreme Conditioning, you're going to stop quite often and very quickly, and that can really disrupt you trying to get back to your flag, and it makes it a little bit easier for the other team to come and track you down. Tactical Mask, just because a lot of times once you pull the flag, if the enemy's not nearby, they'll just like flood you with flash grenades and concussion grenades to slow you down and make sure you don't get anywhere. So Tactical Mask really comes in handy to make sure that you don't get hit, you don't get stopped by things like that. Excuse me. That does it for my objective class. Next is my anchor class. So the job of an anchor for capture the flag is that you're going to be holding spawns for your team, and you're going to be defending your flag. You're going to make sure that the other team doesn't take the flag, because that can put your team in a very big situation, especially if it's, the game is on the line. If your team ends up getting the flag, it's your job to make sure the other team doesn't counter pull, because that can really put you in a tough spot, because then you're gonna have to track them down, make sure you get the kill, and it becomes a very kind of tough situation all around. And so I'd recommend using an assault rifle. Any assault rifle would be okay, the M8 or the AN, and stuff like that. I'm using the AN-94 just because it is one of the more powerful of the assault rifles, and I almost always end up getting the kill with this. I have the reflex sight for the attachment just to make sure to increase my range and increase my precision and everything, just to make sure I end up getting the kill if someone does come at me. And also I have full metal jacket to increase the damage. If someone tries to hide from me, I'm able to shoot through the wall and get them. Extended clip just because I don't want to run out of ammo. It's a very tough situation. If you run out of ammo, you're in a very bad spot. The other team can easily kill you or just take the flag and run. And so you have to be kind of careful with that. So I ended up putting extended mag to make sure I don't run out. For perk 1, I have flak jacket. As the anchor, you're going to be close to your flag, and so sometimes the other team might throw grenades and stuff like that. So flak jacket just makes sure you don't die when you're on the flag and stuff like that. Toughness, just to make sure you don't flinch when you're shooting someone to increase your chance of getting the kill. Perk 3 is tactical mask, again because you're going to be near the flag. If the enemy knows that, and maybe if they know where you are, they'll be throwing flash and concussion grenades and stuff like that. And so tactical mask really comes in handy to make sure you stay on your feet and that you're aware of everything that's going on. And then also I have two tacticals. I actually have two trophy systems. The reason being, you're going to be at your flag. Trophy system comes in handy if the other team is throwing a lot of stuff at you. Also, if you are able to pick up the sentry gun, if you are using that, trophy systems are your best friend. You just put them by the sentry gun, and it'll stop the EMPs that the other team might be trying to throw. So it really comes in handy, especially if you have a sentry gun. So I would recommend using this, and I would recommend using the sentry gun if you have it. The next two are just kind of quick classes that I might use if I'm in a tough situation, or if I need to make sure I do something real quick. I usually don't use these classes very often. I only use usually Slayer objective, Anchor if my team doesn't have one. I only use this for a short amount of time. Maybe if I just need to kind of track someone down, get a quick kill or something like that, then I'll use it. So I use the fast class, particularly if the game is on the line. If your teammate, the objective player for your team, has the flag, but then the other team had a counter pull, I would use this class just to make sure I get to the other side of the map, wherever the flag carry is, and just to make sure I get that kill and I'm able to return the flag. If you guys have seen different gameplays from me in the past, you've seen me use this for capture the flag. Same scenario. I was in a tournament. The other team counter pulled. I was able to kind of go back. I was able to kill all 4 members of the team with this weapon and get the return, and I ended up taking the flag again after my team had capped it, and got another cap. So it comes in really handy, but again, I don't use it very often, only for those certain scenarios where you really need it. Which is why I have the Scorpion Evo. It's one of the most powerful SMGs. You're almost guaranteed you're going to get the kill close range if you use this gun. But just as insurance, I put on the full metal jacket and long barrel. just to increase the damage and the range to make sure I get those kills. And extended clip, because the Evo has a very high fire rate, you're going to run out of ammo quickly, so I'd recommend putting an extended clip on that. I'm using perk 1 greed, so I have 2 perk 1s, which are lightweight and flak jacket. Lightweight just to make sure I get somewhere where I'm going quickly, and flak jacket just to make sure I don't die from grenades and stuff like that if the other team knows where I am. Very often I'll end up getting grenaded or naded if I go after the flag carrier, and so flak jacket really helps, makes me stay on my feet and survive longer than I would have without it. Next is perk 2, which I have toughness, again just to make sure I don't flinch when I'm getting shot at, to make sure I get the kill. And then I have extreme conditioning, just so I can run for longer periods of time. So my fast class is, again, it's the class I'm only going to use if, I need to go after the flag carrier, if the game is on the line, or maybe at the beginning of the game just to see if I can catch the other team off guard. But other than that, I'm really not going to use it. It's not a long-term class, it's just for that one quick little scenario. And lastly is my kill class. The point of the kill class is to just, maybe if the other team does the counter pull, with the kill class I'll kind of stay close to the flag carrier and just make sure I get those kills and protect him at all costs, to make sure we don't die and make sure we don't lose the flag, because that could possibly end up being the game ender for the other team. They can end up winning if you don't have anyone protecting the flag carrier. So again, this is a class that I'll only use in a certain situation, just to protect the flag carrier if we really need it. If not, then I'll be going after the enemy flag carrier and stuff like that. And so I have the MP7. It's a very powerful gun. It's a very up-close gun. And again, I put on the FMJ and long barrel just to increase my my damage and everything, to make sure I do get the kill if someone does come after the flag carrier. And then I have quick draw just to make sure I scope up faster to make sure I get the kill. I do have a secondary, again, because if I do end up running out of ammo for the MP7, I'll need to pull out something to make sure I get the kill, and Cap 40 comes in very handy. If I'm doing MLG tournaments and stuff like that, I'd recommend using the B23R over any other gun. B23R comes in very handy with this 3-round burst and everything. But if you're playing league play where it's not banned, I'd recommend using the Cap 40. And again, just because if you run out of ammo and you need to make sure your flag carrier stays alive, you need to pull something out quickly, pull out the Cap 40, make sure you get the kill and the defend. For perk 1, I have lightweight, just to make sure I'm kind of staying around the flag carrier, running back and forth, making sure he's protected as much as possible. Perk 2 is fast hand, just to make sure that I do switch quickly to my secondary if I run out of ammo for my MP7. And then extreme conditioning, just so I can stay on my feet a little bit longer, so I can run for longer periods of time and stuff like that if I ever need to. And then I have the EMP, just to kind of disorient the other team. If you're playing league play in different matches, you can see where the flag carrier is on your minimap and stuff like that. And so I'd recommend using the EMP grenade, because it gets rid of the minimap, and then if you need to, you can always flee whatever area you're in. If it's just you and your flag carrier and 2 or 3 people come after you, you can EMP them. Maybe make sure your flag runner gets to a safe spot without the other team knowing. So it really comes in handy in those up-close moments and those dire situations. So I definitely recommend using an EMP grenade on this class. But that's pretty much it for my capture the flag setup. It's pretty straightforward. Usually I end up being either the slayer or the objective player for my team. But every now and then I'll go into a team where we don't have an anchor or someone defending the flag. So I will go ahead and use the anchor class just to make sure I'm protecting the flag for my team. Also, as an anchor, just to make, I haven't said this before, usually with the anchor you're going to get usually higher kill streaks because you're going to be by your flag. If you're playing it right, you can usually get really high kill streaks. Very often I'll go on, at least 10 to 15 gun kill streaks. And so you end up picking up higher kill streaks. So you can usually have the sentry gun. Maybe if you want, you can put a hailstorm or a lightning strike. But I would definitely recommend having the sentry gun. It's your best friend for capture the flag. It really helps you out so much. You can place it in an area, and you don't really have to worry about the area so much. You can move somewhere else to kind of increase your range and your defense over your flag. But that pretty much does it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed seeing what classes I use for different situations in capture the flag. Let me know in the comment section down below what classes you guys are using. I'm curious to see what you guys use and what situations and stuff like that. As I said in the previous vids, I'm trying to hope that we can make this into like a help each other video series where I show you guys what works for me, and maybe you guys try it out and it might work for you, and vice versa. You guys can let me know in the comments what type of classes you guys are using, and maybe I can try that out, and maybe I'll incorporate it into my capture the flag classes. So that's something I was hoping we can do, so please let me know in the comment section down below what classes you use for League Play Capture the Flag. But guys, that pretty much does it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. It really helps me out. And also don't forget to share the video with all of your friends. The more people that subscribe to me, the more videos I can make at a faster rate. So it really helps me out, guys. But that does it. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Until then, take it easy, guys. Peace.